I think I'm ready now. Yes, I'm ready. All right.
Okay, our first question is, what are your names?
Okay. I'm Rosie.
The real
names, yeah. I'm Rosie.
I'm Sam.
I'm Dan.
Okay. I'm Max.
Hey, Max.
I'm Igor.
Hey.
I'm Wojciech.
Hi.
I'm Camille.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Okay.
Where do you come from?
I come from Liverpool, originally in the UK, but I live in London, capital of the UK.
And I come from Suffolk, which is about 2 hours from London. It's like a lovely seaside town, in the countryside.
Yorkshire, from a town called Huddersfield.
Just up north.
Okay. How old were you when you started acting?
I was 10.
10?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was 10. Yeah.
I suppose probably about a similar age. I started doing school plays and things like that, but I've always loved to act around, playing with swords and guns and stuff like that.
Forever.
My character. Yeah, exactly.
I was 14 when I did my first school play, which felt like it felt like something real then, yeah.
Do you watch your own performances?
Do we watch it?
Watch it, yeah.
I have done.
Oh, hello. One more person.
This is Claire, everybody.
Claire.
This is
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, I have done. Do you watch your own performances?
Yeah, it can be really useful sometimes, just to see what you're doing.
Yeah, see if you're doing anything crazy, ridiculous.
Okay. When and where was your first performance?
Mine was in a theatre when I was 10.
Yeah.
And I was in The Wizard of Oz. And I was a munchkin. It was called the Everyman Theatre in Liverpool. And I was a little munchkin in The Wizard of Oz. Okay. And I tap danced.
You're good at dancing anyway.
I love to dance. I love it.
You're really good with it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Where was yours?
Yeah, similarly in like a children's youth organisation. I think I was about 6, and I was in a play called The Ragged Child, which is kind of like Oliver, that kind of style. And it was really fun.
I was in Wind in the Willows, probably age 7, and I was meant to be playing a tree. But I couldn't stop moving. I had this kind of hole in the head, and I was just like looking around, age 6, because I wanted to get involved. And being a tree, standing still, it wasn't really.
Is it boring?
Yeah, it's a bit boring.
Didn't find you in a tree.
No, I didn't.
My first ever show, I was a shepherd in the Nativity, obviously when I was 4 years old, and I had a sheep, but I didn't want it. And my dad was in the audience, so I kept throwing it to him. And he kept throwing it back, so we just kind of played sheep tennis. It was cool.
Do you like your job?
Yes. Yes, very much so.
But what's the fun in your job? What is the best in your job?
Okay. Probably, the travel in this particular job, going to different places all around the world, that's really exciting. But it's coming out every day, doing the same show, but with a different audience and having a different experience.
Yeah.
So reaching lots of different people with the same show, but communicating with so many people and sharing an experience live, like right here, right now, with people, connecting with people. That's my favourite thing about acting and doing this job.
Yeah, I really like this job just because it's really fun.
Yeah.
So you're just having loads of fun with your mates all the time, and when a performance is going really well, like you can kind of always just be on the edge of about to laugh because it's so much fun, but you don't obviously because you have to keep it a really good show. But yeah, it's just really fun and enjoyable.
I'm not particularly that clever, so that's probably the only thing I could do. No, I mean, I don't like the idea of being sat in like a room, like writing and doing office
Like
work.
school.
Yeah, exactly, like school. But I just like performing, and it's just a great feeling. And now we've got the rest of the afternoon off, so it's great. So you go
You can explore
and
different
explore
cities.
the
Yeah.
town, so it's great. Yeah.
For me, it would be the free champagne and cars. And
Shit.
oh no, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's many things, but a mixture of all what they said.
Mm.
Okay. Are you still nervous before the shows?
Excited, not nervous. So like energy,
Yeah.
like excited to do it,
Yeah.
but not like nervous,
No,
because we've done it so many times. The first time you do it, yeah, but we've done this show.
Yeah, that's
some
their
of
first time.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, if the first time you do it, really nervous, or can be really nervous.
Yeah.
But now we've done this show quite a lot of times, so because we've done it so many times, it's just excited. But if it was the first night, yeah, there'd be nerves, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
Be nervous if it
Yeah.
was the first night.
I've done
definitely.
shows before where I've literally been like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself
Yeah.
through this? This
You
is-
wanna run away.
This is like a nightmare. Why have I decided to do this to myself?
Yeah.
And then got on stage and it's been fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, but with this show, just as Rosie was saying, basically, you kind of get used to it. So you just settle into it.
Okay.
How long have you known each other?
Ooh, we've only known each other.
Yeah, I joined. So me and Dan joined the cast just 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it was my
We've met
first
3
time.
weeks ago.
Yeah. So I've only known all of these guys for 3 weeks.
Yeah. We've known each other for 4 months.
Yeah, 4 months.
We've known each other
A couple of years,
a
yeah.
few years.
Yeah, Rosie and I have worked for the company before, so we met a few years back.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever performed at a school's play when you were young?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say drunk.
Yeah, I think we all did school plays, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a very good thing to do anyway, and to build up a confidence. Because I had a friend that didn't do any school plays, and now he's really regretting it because he's like, oh, I don't have, I want to do acting, but I don't have the confidence now to do it. Whereas I did school plays all the way up to the age when I left the drama school. So
It's a fantastic
so
experience.
always, if you want to get involved, it's great.
Could you tell us about the drawbacks of your job?
The drawbacks is you're away from home for a long time, so sometimes you might miss a family member's birthday, or somebody getting married, or a big event that you'd really like to be at home for, just on that day, but you're working and you've dedicated yourself to this job and you can't leave it, which is great most of the time, but sometimes there's something at home, like, you know, yeah, birthdays, family events, or sad events, good events, and you can't be there. That's really my only personal drawback from this job.
I
Yeah.
miss tea. and Cadbury's milk chocolate as well. You don't have it
Tea
here.
and chocolate.
It's just simple things, guys.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I suppose as well when you're out of work, because it's not like a normal job where you get a year contract and then it's extended, and
Yeah,
you know,
that's
it's
Yeah.
the inconsistency of work.
Yeah, you never know when the next job's coming along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feast or famine. Is,
Yeah.
You know, so you have to be a bit like a squirrel and
Yeah.
put things aside and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this job is more.
You do
Yeah, it's
amazing
brilliant.
work.
You've got brilliant English.
Możesz mi powiedzieć. Ja słucham. Ale
Ale
nie.
nie, chcę coś powiedzieć.
He wants to say that this job is different from a normal job.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it is. It's got different difficulties. Yeah, yeah, positives and not so
We
positives.
certainly wouldn't be normal if we did it, would we?
No, it's an odd thing to do, to throw yourself out in front of people, to show off for a few hours.
But what is the bad, the worst in your job?
These were the drawbacks they said about it.
I think
Yeah.
what we just
I
explained,
think
the
that's
being
kind
away,
of it,
that's
really.
the,
They're the big ones, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Are there any more questions on the list? No. All right. So we are extremely happy to see you. It was really funny, and thank you very much for meeting us here now because
You're
that's
welcome,
amazing.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you very much, and see you next time probably.
Excellent. Thanks
Okay.
so much.
Bye.